Hi, welcome to the first episode of the video game weekly basement. Fuck. Edit it out later. The
Just start over. Just completely start over.
Welcome to the first episode of the Basement Video Game Podcast. I'm JD. Across the table from me, we've got
Joel. Hi.
And to my left,
Dan.
All right.
Hi.
And we're not going to do too much in this first one. We're basically just going to discuss our top 5 games of all time. That includes all consoles, PC, whatever.
We go back. We don't just stick with the new games. We like to go with the older ones too, because
We're going to try and focus primarily on
games that
the
were
retro
great.
games. We will discuss new ones because
Things that made what games are today.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Very good. I like it.
All right.
All right. I'll start off.
Okay.
All right. My number 5 is
That's good
Spyro
information.
Ripto's Rage for the PS1. I put that in there because that's probably the game I played the most for the PS1. Unfortunately, I never ended up beating it. I got to the last level, last world, and just never went any further because I got the PS2 about the same time and just didn't go back to the PS1 after that. So, I've spent a lot of time with it. I went back to it. I've gone back to my PS1 now that I found all the pieces to it. So, yeah.
Should I could make a community for us on Steam.
That'd be good too.
Yeah.
All right.
So, who wants to go next with that?
Dan has to go next because I have to.
Dan.
All right. My number 5 is the PS2 version of Need for Speed Most Wanted. I love that game. It's taken many hours of my life away, and I don't know. I love the fact that you can basically make yourself more hated as you go on in the game because of your bounties, the number of car chases you've evaded and stuff.
The Blacklist was a good concept.
Yes,
yeah,
it was.
I love it.
It was a
And
sick
then
game.
having
They had
the-
sick cars, good handling.
Even good customization for the cars.
Yeah.
Was amazing.
It wasn't even ridiculous stuff like Double Edition. That wasn't ridiculous.
No,
I mean,
it was just good,
Good.
like actually kind of realistic stuff.
I mean,
Yeah.
I made a point of only using my starter car for Blacklist members once I got more cars.
I used the Chevy Cobalt forever.
Yeah, but did you customize it?
A little bit.
Yeah, I didn't. I had a stock everything, stock rims.
But did you paint it?
No, it was the stock blue that
Really? You
that
didn't
I
even paint
bought it. It was literally, you just saw, even with the spoiler, it was just a stock spoiler that came with it. Pull up and then just wreck a Porsche.
It's so unrealistic. It's amazing.
I know.
You'd have to put like a Corvette engine in it and change the body over to be fiberglass or.
But it was ridiculous. And
Air.
of course, you saved before you did the Blacklist, so if you didn't get the pink slip, you went back and did the race.
Yep, pink slip and then like a bounty strike.
I didn't care with the second one as long as I got the...
But that's what you hope for. What? Oh, you doing this?
Alright,
All right.
do you have anything to add to that, Dan?
Yeah. Do you have anything to add about your game?
I just highly recommend buying it. Even, I still want to get the Xbox 360 version of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
Is there? Well, actually, you've never played the PS2 version, so you wouldn't
Yes,
know
I
if
have.
there's anything
I
different.
had the PS2
Was
version
it different?
originally. Not really.
No differences.
No.
Controls.
Well,
Yeah, you
That
went
was
from
a joke.
using the X button to using the trigger.
I like hitting the buttons more.
Yeah, but
yeah,
you can
I love the PS2 controller.
you
a lot
can
for
go
that
into
game.
the options
You probably can, yeah.
and change it. But that's literally just stock controls. You're using X for gas and you're using the trigger for gas.
Yep.
See, I like using the trigger better.
More control over it, but you don't need it. You're pushing all the way out the time anyway. All right, I'm going to mine so we can keep this kind of short in case you guys. I don't know.
I did want to add one thing. Cool thing about that for the PS2 was that was one of the first games to pressure sensitive.
Pressure sensitive, and it was free play. The free roam.
Yes,
Free roam. That was awesome. Love that. All
Because I like to break into the toll booth.
Oh my god, yeah, the speeds. Oh my god. I love that. Love the Lambo in that game. Oh my god.
I haven't made it to Lambo, unfortunately, because my PS2 data got corrupted when I was high up.
Well, my game also. My number 5. I'm Joel. By the way, that was Dan who picked Blacklist. Wait, what? Most Wanted.
Yeah, Need
Most
for Speed
Wanted.
Most Wanted.
That was Dan. Mine is a different racing game though. Mine's Mario Kart. Yes.
That's amazing
With
too.
the shells. Oh my god. And the mushrooms.
I even love the green
because-
shells a little bit more than the red shells.
The green shells were way better because you could actually aim and get a double kill with them. I don't know if you know that or not.
Because the red
Yes.
shell shattered on contact with anything.
No, but the red shell was
The red shell was
heat
homing.
seeking. Yeah, so homing.
Heat seeking.
Heat seeking, homing, same thing.
Yeah, why not? But
Um,
also, it's one of the first games other than Mario RPG you can play as Toad, and Toad is the shit.
What system is that?
That's Super Nintendo one.
Is
Not
the first one I played was
I played
64.
N64.
N64 was
64,
sick too.
and the most I played
Dude,
because
Lightning Bolt was annoying as shit.
is because
And then you can get run over and you go flat for like
A minute.
3 seconds. That still
The
takes
one
out
I
a
had,
lot out of the game.
It feels like an hour.
Dude, and the Chomp Chomp was amazing. If you're in last place, just zips you right up.
I had it for the DS.
I think that was the GameCube version, wasn't it?
Double dash. All the Mario Karts are sick, but the
Yeah.
original one's my favorite just because it was the original.
I had it for the DS, and that's the most one I spent time with. And the only other one I ever played was at my buddy Vincent's house, and that was with the 64. So I never played the Super Nintendo.
Very nice, very nice. So we move on now?
On to number 4, I
Or
put
Switch? Oh god. So that,
Skyrim is
I put
2 or 3? 2? Yeah.
I put NASCAR Rumble for the PS1.
nasty game.
I liked that because you didn't have to be a NASCAR fan to enjoy it.
I think I'm gonna change my number.
Because
Give me one.
yeah, the NASCAR cars were in there, and it went into depth with legends, but it went past that. It had regular, I'm not gonna say street cars because it was like motorhomes, like a
Redneck.
18-wheeler tow truck. Yeah, it was more redneck views, especially the chicken truck. But you had
And the golf cart.
and the golf cart. But you had 3 different levels that you
What were the
unlocked. You had the regular looking ones.
Which one? Third Age? is my favorite.
Then you had a modified that was a little bit
How's the
faster,
one I gave you?
and it changed the body styles of everything.
Third Age is RPG, turn-based style.
And then you had
How's the one I gave you?
That was
Elite that made them like look like a supercar, not a big spoiler, but it had a spoiler. It made them a lot faster. the tracks were like-
Skyrim at the same time.
We're
No
like,
problem.
there was a beach one,
Skyrim.
small country town. Like you actually went through downtown. There's just a small town. Then there's a country you went through. It was just completely. It was redneck because it was made by EA, and they wanted to make the fact that NASCAR was a hick sport is exactly what everything was.
It was, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. I will admit that. Being, I mean, fucking, it started by moonshine runners. It's a hick
Okay.
sport.
We don't need to go into the history of NASCAR though, 'cause I don't think our listeners want to listen.
I'm
to
just
that.
gonna. I'm not saying agreeing. That's all that was.
I know. I'm
But
just.
The
I
funnest
don't know.
level was Circus Maximus, and it was in like a Coliseum-looking area, and literally a lap would take you about 10 seconds. And if someone sent under a tornado, because
It was like Twisted Metal.
it was like Twisted Metal, it's something I forgot to add. You had tornadoes, freezes,
All types
storms.
of attacks,
You had a bunch of different attacks, and stuff that would help you.
like boosts, speed boosts,
Speed boost. There was a super bumper that was really fun.
bump into people and they go flying.
You got this big orange see-through thing that went in your front bumper, and you hit someone, they went flying, did barrel rolls into the air. And then there was armor.
To protect you.
Armor was really good to have. Just you want to make sure you use it when something's coming at you.
Oh, that's for short in time.
Yeah, it's only X amount of time, and you can see it when it's about to run out. It's a little town bar
Bar.
on the side.
Okay.
But also if you just slowed down to about 35 miles an hour, everything would pass you by. So what you do is if you're in first and something's coming at you, slow down to 35, let them pass you, and then that freeze goes by, you can get to them, and you can just take off and do it again. That's really all I had to add about that. It was really fun. Even my friends that didn't like NASCAR played it and loved it.
Dan, what was your number 4?
Mine would actually be the N64 Mario Adventure.
Super Mario 64.
Super Mario 64, yeah.
That was a sick game.
It was good. I had
Yeah.
it for
The
the
Infinity
again,
Stairs.
Again.
Oh my god.
for the
That,
DS.
the very first level, the
Because-
Bomb-On one, was actually awesome.
I never had a 64. Actually, mine's in the mail right now. $105 later.
Dumbass, I have one in my house.
Yeah, but you
You
play
could've
yours.
got
So you're
I
not,
spent $15 on it.
well,
You
if I
could've got
if I
that for
didn't,
way cheaper.
With 5 controllers and like 10 games.
well, if I got the black one, if I got the plain black one, I would have spent like $15. But I like
The gay blue one.
The ice blue
gay,
one.
The gay blue. Gay.
No, it's-
Gay.
Blue.
but because
Powder blue.
all my friends that had it had that one, and I wanted one that would bring back memories is what I wanted.
Memories of it going in your butt. I'm sorry. That'll be the last one.
No, it won't.
I know.
So that's why I wanted that one, and unfortunately, the system itself was $73. And after a game and a memory card, which already came in, amazingly enough.
My fan's working so hard right now. Want to unplug that for a second? Just let it cool down.
And so yeah.
Okay.
That's actually Dan's discussion right now.
Yeah, that's supposed to be Dan's discussion.
Ah, sorry.
Stop fucking with the computer.
No, he's trying to set
Yeah,
the
I
forum
know,
for
but-
the Steam. We'll get into that later.
Yeah, Steam is amazing. But, yeah, it was just one of those games you could keep playing over and over and over, and it
And getting
kinda
all the
never really got-
stars.
boring, because you could actually do a lot faster and do things.
You can go
different.
back and get them better.
Yeah.
More efficiently and
It got
collect 100%.
And
got
you could kind of roam around a bit, too.
And you jumped in the pictures. That was such a great
Yeah.
idea.
it got ported to the DS when the DS came out.
That, and like Joel said, the Infinity Staircase.
Oh,
And-
I love that Infinity Staircase.
I've
So
never
frustrating.
I've never played it for the N64. I just feel as though it didn't play that well on the DS.
Nope.
I mean, the camera angles you had in the tiny screen.
I thought it was amazing
Just-
on...
That
didn't
was one
really-
problem with it on the N64 also, was the camera was a little bit awkward to get used to, but once you got used to it, you're fine.
Yeah, but then you had the tiny
that's
screen
the-
in the DS.
That's
I mean, I remember-
just into anything new.
I remember one of those I was getting to. I had to climb up this big thing, I had to jump and shit, and
Oh, and I thought what was cool is you had to look straight up at the ceiling underneath, like when you stand on the sun in the main hallway, and you go up into that, the one where you're flying around and shit.
Yeah, with the
Oh my
Mario
God, that was
hat,
amazing.
the flying
Yeah,
hat, the flying cap.
and,
and then you can lose it, and you're like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, if you lose it.
because
And
of
you're trying to run around, and you're like, crap, I can't get anywhere.
because of the camera angle and the small screen, I got just below it. I was one level away, and I fell all the way to the bottom. That's the last time I played that game.
Cool story, bro. Tell again. Sorry.
I wanted to go back and apologize, not because I didn't give him money, but because I didn't even think I said bro on a daily basis.
That was wicked funny.
Yeah, it was. All right.
Yeah, that was a comedian named Josh Rabinowitz. You should look
Wow,
him
you
up.
remember the last name?
Wow.
I've been trying to
That's
fucking-
impressive.
I've been trying to think of that because I wanted to look it up. I wanted to look
That
up
guy
his
was
side of
funny.
He was wicked
his
funny.
Comedy Central on YouTube, and I couldn't like, what the fuck was his last name?
All right. I'm going to my turn. Joel's turn now. My turn. Mine.
What the fuck? Almost fell.
Yeah, you should fall. Fall for me, baby.
I'm
Wink, wink. Anyway, mine's Ace Combat 4 because I love flying games. Flying games is my... I don't even know. Dirty little pleasure. This is my thing. I love them. Tell me any good flying games, and I've either played it or I will go out and buy it because that's what I do. I even have the Snoopy flying game on Xbox download,
Which your niece can play.
which my niece plays, who's turning 3 next month, and she plays as good as I do. She doesn't crash. She goes through all the freaking little circles in the first level. It's amazing. Anyway, Ace Combat 4, best level of it is the last level. You have to go through these 3 different tunnels. That was they're like 20 feet wide by 30 feet tall, or 30 feet wide by 20 feet tall. Better yet,
Best reference would be an X-Wing going through.
the X-wing going
I
through
never
the
played
Death
that game.
Star.
I'm gonna be honest.
What?
Your
Ace Combat 4?
Yeah, Ace Combat 4.
I have it. You can borrow it.
Yeah, sure.
It
I
is
wish I
sick.
could find A10Q, but that was also a good flying
I
game.
was never good at flying games.
That's my clutch. Anyway, and there's these fucking pillars that are vertical, horizontal, and diagonal and shit. You have to zoom around them. There's missiles going after you. There's other planes. It is insane. The last mission, there's literally 50 airplanes in the air fighting each other.
That's amazing.
On a PS2 game, it never lagged.
I have a question about the Snoopy one though.
What?
Is the Red Baron in it?
Yes, the Red Baron. That's
I'd be very disappointed if the Red Baron was not in that game.
Is it Linus? I forget who it is. It might be Snoop. No,
No,
because
it can't be Snoopy because
Snoopy
Snoopy was the
shoots him
fighter
down.
pilot. It was the ace pilot that shot him down.
Oh, I forget who it is. I think it's Linus.
That's funny. Like I said, I'd be very disappointed if the Red Baron was not in that.
No, it's Lucy.
That makes a lot of sense.
It was Lucy.
Because there's 3 songs that came out in the 60s about Snoopy and the Red Baron.
Yes, I love them all. Anyway.
One's a Christmas song, and you don't like Christmas songs.
No, the funny ones I do. Like Dominic the Donkey. We're way off topic.
Yes, already. We're...
15 minutes in,
yeah.
and
We're doing good though on time.
yeah, we're doing real good on time this time.
Yeah.
Second try, guys.
Yeah,
First one,
What's
I
the
didn't have the mic
abbreviation?
on. My bad.
Yeah.
2 hours of our life gone. Oh well,
Just air.
practice.
Just
It was good though. We
Yeah.
were off topic way too much on that.
Woof. Okay, number 3. JD, go.
Fallout New Vegas.
Why?
I put Fallout New Vegas over 3 for a couple of reasons. One being you didn't have to go through the tunnels and shit just to get to another section of the place.
But I like that though.
That was a pain in the fucking ass. I always got lost in the fucking tunnels.
Just, pay attention.
Trying to go where I wanted to go, and it's like, fuck, I've already been here.
But you can find new things.
Go back down there. I'd have to
ended
say,
up going around in circles.
Hmm?
I ended up going around
yeah,
in circles.
exactly. And you run into fucking, and you're trying to get
But I like the missions and the companions more of 3. But we'll
Yeah.
get into 3 later. Don't worry about it. We got this.
Because that's mine. That's
But
mine.
New Vegas, I liked the fact that you could choose who you wanted to side with.
Yes, between the... This is not a spoiler, kinda. It's just showing the points of the game.
You can side with the NCR, Mr. House. You can go independent if you want.
But I'll tell
Or
you
if you
how.
can go with Caesar's
And
Legion or
even,
Kaisar's Legion, depending on who you ask in the game.
Yes.
Oh shit! Who's the robot? I forget.
Yes, man.
Yes, man. Yes, man.
But that's independent, and we're not telling you how you can do that. It's pretty easy to figure out.
It's,
Yeah,
sick game.
it's pretty
it's
much,
not that easy.
it goes along with
The
the
first...
first act. It's separated into 3 acts.
But the first time I played it, I didn't know about Yes Man until you came up. I'm like, where was this guy? And they're like, oh, over here. I'm like,
Yeah, he's kind of a little hidden, but if you play...
if you actually read the mission, you find it. Because it says optional, and tells you
tells you about him, yeah.
tells you where he is.
But I also found him. I didn't find him that way. I found him by just exploring the room I was in from the main story mission that ended in that room. I'm not letting anything go, but it's like it's split into 3 acts, and...
Should we tell him about Benny? Don't believe Benny. That's all we're gonna say.
Yeah.
Don't believe Benny. It's a trap. Don't believe him.
I've done it. I've done that
Is
the
that
same
spoiler?
way every time.
It's not a spoiler. We're just telling him, don't believe Benny.
But
He's an asshole.
once you finish the
Fight him
first...
in the casino.
Don't fight him in the casino.
No, do it.
No, because then all the chairman fuck you up.
No, they don't. I killed him.
Depends on what level you are.
I like
wasn't
being
that
liked in that place. It's so much easier.
Yeah, if you're liked in the tops, it makes life easy.
No one hates me at all. Because all of them are dead.
Yeah, but
What do you think?
you can get a good...
I don't know.
You need an alternate name?
Abbreviation.
Oh, abbreviation?
I can't.
Yeah, that's fine.
Check availability.
Yeah, that's...
But, I mean, if you're liked in the tops, you get an awesome freaking save room.
That's true.
Potentially, too.
Potential. Guys, another hint for this game. Make your luck a 10 and then play in the casinos. Never have to worry about money, ever.
I have, like, 55,000 caps.
Ever.
Just
He still has like $14 trillion in old world money.
Yeah, if you get the download Dead Money and you go to the casino there,
Which I didn't even know you could do.
You don't get caps. You get pre-war money because of how that storyline
weighs
goes.
nothing.
Weighs nothing. You get about, I think I had 12,000 pre-war money. I've beat the game and I'm still trying to sell it. I had 8,000 when I beat the game, but I had 55,000 caps. And I mean, I didn't have to worry about buying ammo. I didn't have to worry about getting guns.
You don't have to worry about buying whores.
Because I'd buy it.
You can get laid in this game.
I still wouldn't spend caps. Because I'd just be like, okay, take this pre-war money. And I'd be getting money back.
Yep. And then I'll take out all your ammo for every gun, even guns I don't want. I don't have.
Take the flamer fuel.
Take the flame. Yeah, take the flamer fuel.
Does anybody use the flamer?
Yeah, if anyone uses the flamer, let us know. Go to our Facebook page.
Our Facebook page is the Basement Video Game Podcast.
With spaces in between, obviously.
And there's a email on there as well, and there's links to all 3 of our Facebooks.
And there will be a poll on there every week or so, depending on how often you guys go to it or do anything. But we'll get to that later. We're going to continue on with our top 5 countdown.
But, yeah, it was just... I liked the fact that you could choose who you want to side with.
And follow through.
And there wasn't...
Structure. There's no structure.
There wasn't... Well, structural damage. There wasn't destroy buildings, so you're going around looking... Trying to get somewhere, following the map, and you get down, oh, dead end. I gotta backtrack 5 minutes to the metro I passed, go through that, end up 20 minutes on the other side of it,
Yeah, but now you're downplaying his next game, so stop that.
Alright.
Dan, your turn.
For my next one,
Yeah, number 3.
Fallout 3.
No. Oh, yeah.
It's Fallout 3.
2 is. Never mind. My bad. I thought I read his list wrong.
No.
Red.
Fallout
Fallout 3.
Discuss. Why you like it? Because I've
Yeah,
started down
because
already.
he just talked shit about it.
Yeah, because the perks are more like a wider variety of
Perks.
yeah,
I
different,
like the
better
perks better.
in
See, I
Fallout 3
liked-
rather than New Vegas.
Like the guns one. I liked the fact that it was just one.
One guns as opposed to big guns and small
Well,
guns.
big
I like
guns and
small
small
guns. It's so much more useful though.
Yeah,
True.
Big guns. I don't like big guns at all.
Neither do I.
And
But
also,
it
like
still
Joel
gives-
said,
it
the
just-
companions are way better.
It's there if you
Companions
need
are
it though.
better. I like
the companions are
the-
much better in that one.
Veronica, my sex slave. Hell yes.
It wasn't Veronica, was it?
Was it? No, Veronica's in the
Veronica's
second one.
And a lot of they're not as difficult to get. Like
What
in
was her name?
New Vegas, Lily is wicked hard to get.
No,
And
Cassidy's
Cassidy's
hard to
hard.
get. Lily's
Cassidy's
really easy.
hard.
I didn't have that
Veronica's wicked.
easy of a time get.
Yeah.
You just can't have her if you side with a certain.
No one will side with you as Caesar's Legion except for Raoul.
And I like the whole.
Well, she won't if you side with NCR.
Bullshit.
Really?
I actually like the whole beginning of Fallout 3 as well. Like, you kind of grew, like you
Yeah,
grew up into it
The beginning of it is much better than how
than New Vegas.
New
Yeah,
Vegas.
New
starts.
Vegas, you just get shot in the face.
And you
Well,
wake
it
up
also-
and you're in the middle of this town. And really,
Confused.
You're
I
just
looked back at the
there.
other Fallouts, and it did that. You started in vault, outside of vault, in vault.
Outside of vault.
So it
The next one's
alternates.
gonna be in vault,
The
which
next one will
I'm looking forward to so much. Because I like the special book. I'm sorry, that was terrible.
I want to know where it's gonna be. I mean, there was
I'm thinking New York or Boston.
the only
and I
news.
love the what's the test in the beginning is wicked fun.
The
They're
goat.
doing.
The
goat
goat!
test.
I love
The
the
goat was wicked fun.
The
I
guys
goat
wanna
test
see
is
the goat?
wicked fun.
no.
Yeah.
But
If you guys seen the
Um,
movie Waiting, you get that joke.
I was gonna add something to that. Oh, the only news I've heard about the next Fallout, the only thing releasing about a location. The guy says I can't say anything, but Mojave Wasteland was a fun place to adventure around, wasn't it? Which to me is kind of hinting upon it's going to be in the Mojave again. Which
I
means-
hope not. I
which
hope
means-
it's more of a city landscape, but less destroyed.
I mean, based around Nevada and California.
I could see California more. Have it be
Well, you're
LA.
already kind of part of.
Imagine if it was in LA.
That'd be cool. Throw it in LA. Throw it in a
San
big city.
Francisco.
Throw it in San Fran. Throw it in
Oh,
LA.
I want to see it in New York or Boston though, or
I'd-
Chicago.
Chicago would be cool. I'd love to see it in
Chicago
Boston
is-
for the sheer fact that we're from Boston.
Yeah, and I like how our streets not a grid. Our streets are not a grid pattern
No, because we've
because
So
it was
we didn't
based off of the cattle. But we're not getting into that. People don't want to hear about that.
no.
All right,
We also didn't like design our city to be a big city. We just
it just happened.
grew from the small port town that it was into what it is now.
All right.
That and I love the fact that an entire city in Fallout 3 is built around an atomic bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was awesome.
I do have to say the cities are better.
And you
in
can either choose to
3.
blow it up, save it.
Yeah, that's really your only major option in that game, though.
No, you
Oh.
can be an asshole or good.
Yeah.
You can be good or
The
bad.
whole game it chooses how you're gonna be for.
Yeah, but for the
For the main
New
story.
Vegas, you
Warrior
choose.
survives the explosion. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that was cool that you found that out.
Yeah, she stays as a ghoul.
You were over here when you found it out. Like, I found her. You found who?
Moria, what do you mean? You blew up the town. I know.
She's
She
a
lives.
She's a ghoul. She sounds more like a man now. I didn't know that was possible, Marv. All right, I'm gonna go.
We're not
No,
gonna
no,
go into
just-
Marv.
The overall experience I had with Fallout 3 was better than with New Vegas.
I liked them both.
I don't mind the exploring the tunnels part at all.
They were both. It was hard to choose, but overall, I liked the fact that it had a bigger storyline change with what you decided.
Yeah.
You could be an asshole, but it didn't affect how the story played out.
Oh,
Well-
at the very end, the last when it goes through and tells you how your life went. Have you ever done that as an
Oh,
asshole?
yeah.
Have you?
No.
It's
I
hilarious.
can't be an asshole. in
That
game.
guy
I've
is
tried.
so mean on me. It's like he
Ron
was
Perlman?
the biggest asshole ever.
Clay
Clay.
from
I
Sons.
love that though.
Hellboy.
Hellboy. He has an amazing voice for that.
Right? Alright. My top 3, this is Joel now, is Adventures of Link for the original NES. Because it was fucking... It was.
I suck at that game.
Dude,
I
do you
don't
use
know.
bow and arrow
I
and
don't.
your boomerang?
I don't even know where I'm going. I can't even get through the first fucking city. I'm at the start of the freaking.
It was like the first real open world game ever.
I need your help on that. I'll tell me
I can beat that game in 4 hours.
tell me
flat.
what I'm doing wrong.
4 hours, I can get that game completely beat, 100%.
Just show me where I'm fucking up.
Okay, I will later.
Yeah.
Alright, everyone knows about Zelda. This is the best Zelda game in my opinion. We'll get to yours later.
Get to you
Okay.
later, bitch.
Yeah.
Hey, fuck you.
Alright, Josh, you're number 2.
My number 2 is Kirby's Adventure for the original Nintendo, the NES,
Same as my Adventures of Link.
because I just, even as a little kid, that was the
The
only
game.
game I could really.
You are a little kid.
You are a little kid.
I'm, a little,
You're the size
I'm
of
the
his
oldest
poop.
one here, and I'm the little kid.
You're the size of his poop. You're a little kid.
I don't.
That was one game I could beat, and I beat it legitimately. And I'll get to the non-legitimately in a little bit.
Cheater.
But
it's okay, it's a single player game. It's not like multiplayer cheating. Call of Duty.
I mean, I even when it got ported to the Game Boy Advance
Call of
SP.
Big time. I agree.
It got ported to the Game Boy Advance SP as Kirby's Nightmare in Dreamland. And
That was sick.
it was the same game.
I know it was, but it was still sick. I liked it more on the Game Boy.
It was fun because you could take it anywhere, and it didn't die. Well, battery died, but the only reason I stopped playing Kirby's Adventure is because I had 2 NESs die on me.
Yeah.
I had a problem with that console.
Yeah, that's why everyone had like 5.
I mean, I have a drone now.
I'll need help with this.
It's amazing. It works awesome.
You need help?
Well, we can edit it after.
We'll do it after the podcast. Don't worry about it then.
It works. It works
Me and
the
you are
balls.
up next.
Yeah.
It works the balls, and like I beat that game numerous times over, and I'm playing through again.
Yeah, it's a sick
And
game.
it's still-
Get that game.
There's
That's
still
on the okay list. Mm-hmm.
a lot of some of the levels have hidden doors that unlock mini games, and still to this day I cannot find the hidden door in one level.
I know it is.
There's a throwback level to the Kirby's Adventure that came off of the original Game Boy. Granted, this time it's in black and white, not black and green. And I still can't find the hidden door on that level. I think I found it once, and I've yet to find it ever again.
Alright. Now, are you done?
You guys are tied with yours, so.
Alright. Me and Dan, Joel and Dan now, both have the same number for number 2. Same game. And it's Skyrim.
Absolutely Skyrim.
The only reason why it's not number 1 for at least me,
It's too new.
it's too new. Yep. It just hasn't stood the test of time yet. In about 2 years, it will be number 1, no questions. But it just hasn't gotten there yet.
Even though we're a couple hundred hours in, probably.
Yeah.
It's still.
Combined, we're over 200 hours, I'd say.
I'd say over 4.
Over 4. Yeah?
Probably.
Probably.
I don't know.
Add them up on the list, dude. There's a timestamp on that, like big.
I have
Is there?
Did.
I haven't found
I have
it yet.
400 save spots.
Yeah, me too.
I'm not adding all that shit up.
Because you can go to just go. How many different characters do you have?
A lot.
10, 12?
Okay, just go to the most recent for each one.
I have to go down 400 fucking things.
After I edited them.
Alright,
And he deleted one of his big ones.
That's
Oh my
true.
god, that was so annoying. That was like,
That's the only
Over
problem with this
20
game
hours gone.
is you can delete over your old ones a little too easy. But that's okay.
I was just kind of going. Oh shit, I didn't want to delete that one. Oops.
Yep.
And I gotta.
Alright,
I had to
but
restart one.
sickest part about this game is you can pick any direction. Literally, any direction you can
No
think
matter what
of.
part you are in the game, either.
And
basically.
walk for about 3 hours.
Oh,
I
you literally
cannot. Literally 3 hours in real time. I've done this. I've not found a wall. I've not.
There's nowhere you can
And
go.
the level cap is 100.
Level cap is 100. Do you know anyone
Yeah.
who's gotten there?
No.
The
My
highest
brother
I've
knows
heard
somebody
of is
is 70.
Yeah.
I was listening to something else earlier today, and they said the level cap's like 100. and they're nowhere near it, and they're a couple hundred, like 500 hours in on one person, and nowhere near that.
You consume dragon souls.
Because you get
That's
to
not a spoiler alert. I don't care.
you get to a certain point, and
Kill
stuff
dragons.
stops leveling you up fast. You don't start leveling up as fast. It takes a while once you get up there.
Another sick part about this game is that there's different routes you can go down. The main three is Thief, Warrior, or Mage. You can do all three and level everything up consistently with each other. You can, not a problem. It's just gotta take you longer to get better in each thing. I've done all three individually and together and everything. I love them all.
I'm the account name on that only because it needed one.
With the, magic, it works good. It flows right. Not too bad. Most games I don't like the magic game, but this game it's sick. With the weapons, like the warrior with shields and stuff, sick. Thievery, you can sneak. I can do a sneak attack on the dragon. I've done it. It's amazing. Dan, you want to tell him about the cliff?
Yeah, it was just like, I was climbing up a random mountain somewhere in the middle of the map.
Like,
and, you know,
a couple hundred feet up.
if you've played games like this before, you'll see those parts of the cliff where it seems like you shouldn't be able to get up there. Well, you just kind of hop around and eventually you get up to the top. And I was up on this little
spot where you're not really supposed to get to.
But up at the top, it wasn't much of anything really. But there's just like a couple random patches of snowberries.
Which are just used for making potions and stuff, which is sick. That part of the game is sick too.
Yeah.
Every part of this game is amazing.
I unfortunately have about
customization basically. You can combine anything. And they'll even say, nope, that didn't work.
Yeah, it might say, nope, it didn't work. Oh, look at this. You found out how to make a potion of invisibility. What? That is amazing.
I unfortunately only have about a half hour invested into this game.
That's sad.
It is sad, Josh.
Add another 0 to our hours.
I just, it's not anything about the game. It's an amazing game. I'm not going to take that away from it. It's just, I can't get into the open world right now. I don't know why. I mean, I have Vegas on there, so you know I like open world games. It's just, at the moment right now, I'm having a problem getting into open world games. I mean, I need to go back to Vegas and beat it a different way. And I can't do it. Sitting there trying to walk all around, I'm getting bored. I mean, if I'm sitting there and I'm on a mission, but trying to get around to the missions, it's just, I'm getting bored. I don't know why.
Oh, in Skyrim, there's a talking dog. That's all I'm going to say. There's a talking dog and it makes sense. It's not like, oh, why is there a random talking dog here? It's like, what the fuck? There's a talking dog here. This is amazing. In the mission, it makes sense. Alright.
Alright, so on to,
Skyrim, get it. If you don't have it, get it. If you can't afford it, I'm not saying to steal it, but, yeah. Wink, wink. I did not tell you to steal it.
But yeah, my only thing is, just the fact that they put that random thing of snowberries up at the top of the mountain was just like, okay, they know that people are gonna, they're thinking of the people that are gonna try and go places they really
exploring.
Yeah.
We're exploring the
benefit
limits.
for exploration is amazing.
Yeah, there is no.
Because I'm not saying where I found this or anything, but behind a trap door, like you have to activate the trap and run behind it. There's a treasure chest and weapons.
Yep. There's another place where if you find this random thing that you don't normally want or anything, but if you pick it up,
it starts a quest.
It starts a quest. There's random books in it that start quests.
And even benefit perks if you just read a book.
Yeah, if you read a book, it can make you better at using a weapon or something. Also, if you lift up a certain dagger, I'm not saying what kind.
That's too far.
That's too far?
Too far.
Okay, if you lift something.
You already said dagger, but.
Oh well, they don't know what kind.
No, he's lying. It's not true. It doesn't happen.
It definitely doesn't open up a secret door in a certain.
Yeah, but he's not saying what town. He's not saying what building.
It's in a dungeon, which is like what, 120 of them at least.
He's just saying you move this.
You move this dagger and it lifts a pressure plate to a secret room with a secret chest. That's all I'm gonna say, and it's worth it. See, explore this game. Inside of a random house somewhere.
Oh my god.
That's outrageous. There is a button that I pushed the button, the bookcase moved. I went down the bookcase, I found an entire thief guild. Wow. A bandit guild.
That's cool.
Wiped it out, and I got the sickest shit ever.
Like I said, I'm not saying this game isn't amazing.
And archery is actually realistic.
Yeah, the archery is realistic. It's
like
hard
outrageous. It actually takes skill.
Yeah. There's droppage, Kentucky windage. It's all there. Get this game, please. Please.
And be warned, if you buy it for a gift, you'll never see the person again.
Yes. True fact. My girlfriend's kind of upset about that.
Mine too.
Sorry, Haley. I love you.
But that's okay. I warned her before she bought it. She can't take it back.
I wonder.
No takebacks.
I warned her many
that's
times,
Haley texting
yeah.
me now.
Hi, Haley.
Oh,
Alright, so,
my girlfriend went to bed like an hour ago.
are you guys,
We'll never be done with Skyrim, but
well,
I
are you
suppose...
done for now?
Yeah, we're done for now about
Because
Skyrim.
we're not going into game discussions today.
It's by far
Next week.
This is the best game for Xbox 360 ever. That's all I'm gonna say.
Next week we'll go further in the
anything.
game. We'll go further into what we're actually discussing. Today's just a top 5 list.
Yep. And then we'll do a little bit about us, you know?
Um,
Because we didn't do that, did we?
no, we didn't.
We'll do that at the end.
Um,
Sorry, guys.
My number 1 game is Ultimate Doom. Doom 95, whatever you want to call it. It came out after Doom 2, technically. But it had the expansion pack already in it. So you had the more levels. And I mean, I was about 4 years old playing this game.
Oh yeah, I was 6 when the first time I played this game. I was 6, 7, around there. And my mom walked in, she was pissed at me. Because I was playing a shooting game.
My
right?
mom didn't care. My mom's the one that showed me how to play.
That's amazing. And then she got mad at my dad for saying, "Why'd you buy him this game?" And he's like, "I didn't buy him this game. I thought you did. That's why I let him play it." And then Mom asked me where I got it. I got it on the internet for free back in the day when I was like 7 years
Dial-up.
old. On dial-up. I let it download overnight
7
from
hours.
like midnight till like 10 o'clock the next morning. Thank God no one used the phone. I remember dial-up well. How
but,
annoying you were.
But,
Really?
I said that Kirby was the first game I beat legitimately.
I was
Because-
never really into the Kirby games when I was younger. I'm gonna be honest.
Kirby's amazing. And you know it.
I
But-
know it is.
Doom was... I beat Doom first, but I used God mode.
Yeah. God mode. I love God mode in every game. With
Which-
Twisted Metal.
God mode was... Back then, there were... you typed it in on the keyboard. It was IDKFA. For, God mode. And if you went... Once you got Doom 3, it was a command prompt. And God mode in that was just /God, enter, and turn God mode on. But if you typed in the old G code from the original Dooms, it came up with a little prompt saying your memory serves you well.
And it gave you absolutely nothing.
It gave you nothing, but I just thought that was a cool little thing they added into the game.
Yeah, it's just like, you liked our old game. Thank you.
But what's funny is, at the same time they put out the Doom games, they had a game called Hexen.
Oh my god.
And if you tried using the cheat code, like God mode from... If you tried using God mode from Doom, it killed you instantly.
Yep.
If you tried doing the yellow one for all keys and weapons and stuff, it locked up your fire button.
And I don't think the keys disappear off the map also.
Yeah, that sounds about right. It got rid of all the keys. But it would fuck your game up if you tried using cheat codes in that game.
It was so funny.
You had to start over. Like, if you were, like, in the last
And
level...
if you see one of your buddies playing it, you just bring it over there and type it in, and they're like, "Oh no! Why'd you do that?" It's just like,
It's so much fun. But, definitely, I love the Dooms. It's actually, they both... The original Doom and Doom 2 are, download games on the Xbox. I don't know about the PS3, but I know they are on the Xbox.
Yeah, none of us really have a PS3.
No.
And
I
I
have
have...
a PS2 that broke.
I have a PS2 that works.
I have a PS2 that works.
I have
as well.
all the Nintendo systems also.
I don't.
I had.
I
Except for
had
the
the Super
Super
Nintendo, and I gave it to I gave it to Cam for his mother for Christmas. But yeah, just I'm really looking forward to Doom 4 coming out. I believe it's next year that's coming out.
You didn't talk about Duke Nukem.
Duke Nukem is not in my top 5. Duke Nukem was in the
I love the old Duke Nukem.
the old Duke Nukem is amazing. But Doom is
I don't have a single first-person shooter on mine.
is the mother of all first-person shooters. That was one of the first, I believe it's the first-person shooter. But Duke Nukem came out 2 years later, and Duke Nukem 3D, awesome game. Great
Alright.
game. It had boobs in it,
Yes, it did.
but its newest,
Attempt?
yeah. 12
Failed.
years later, it came out with Duke Nukem Forever, and that was...
A bust. Don't get that.
I was 2 levels in, and it was horrible. I mean, there was one that came out in 2001. It's called Duke Nukem Manhattan Project. Still a PC game, but it was a side-scroller.
That's gay.
Why would you come out after doing a 3D first-person shooter?
Come out with a side scroll.
Come out with a side scroll in 2001, nonetheless.
All right, Dan. What's your number one?
Zelda.
Which one?
The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time.
Ocarina of Time. Such a good game.
It is. That is my favorite Zelda game.
Yeah, that's tied for mine, but I can let him take it because
Once the actual N64 comes in, that's gonna be my next buy.
I can borrow it.
I guess I have 2 Ocarina of
Oh,
Time.
that'd be cool.
Okay, you can give him one then.
Exactly.
That's cool.
You're not getting my limited edition one, bitch.
That's fine.
My gold is mine.
That's fine.
Dude, I used to have the gold Majora's Mask.
I have
With
the
the
gold.
holographic on it.
I have
He's
the
got
gold Majora's Mask and the gold Majora's Mask with the holographic. I have
Amazing.
both.
You know how much the one with the holographics worth on Amazon right now?
How much?
$25.
25. I can get
What?
$25 for that bitch.
Are you kidding me?
That's amazing, guys. If you want that for 25
Majora's
bucks,
Mask was
hit
not my
me
favorite
up.
though. I wasn't crazy about Majora's Mask.
I loved how it took place in 24 hours, but you did it in 3 days. Because you kept on going back in time.
You need to play Skyward Sword and let us know about that.
Skyward Sword. I know. It's pre-ordered in GameStop. I have to go pick it up.
You haven't picked it up?
I have not picked it up because I haven't had money. I'm a poor bastard. I work part-time, $8.50 an hour. And I have to pay $100 a month. I still haven't picked it up. It's still in GameStop. I pre-ordered it like 2 years ago.
Oh my god.
When they first said, and then it's been delayed so many times that I've like so much credit built up on it.
I thought you already had it. I thought you just haven't played it yet.
No, if I had it, I'd be home right now playing it.
Oh, okay, alright.
It's still at the store. I don't have money.
It's such a really good story that I kept playing over and over and over.
Open game. Open.
Yeah, very open game.
First
except Navi bugged the shit out of you.
Yeah, Navi.
Oh my god.
I just want to take a tennis racket to her. Just saying. Sorry, Navi, but I hate you.
Yeah. Fee wasn't much better in the other games either.
See, I like Midna from Twilight Princess. I never minded her. Alright, I'm gonna go to my number one. Back to Joel. That was Dan. I don't know. I just want to keep you guys straight. Unlike Josh, because he's crooked, he has scoliosis. Alright, anyway. Alright, my favorite game is Kirby Dream Land 2. For the original Game Boy, the black and white, which is actually black and green. Yeah. It was sick because Kirby's the ultimate superhero.
That was the first one to be able to take the abilities.
Powers. We could suck someone in, hit the down button, and you go, you get the power fireball. I think the wheel was in that one. I'm not sure.
I love the wheel.
The spikes was my favorite.
The spikes a good one. Because I had
so many good ones.
I had Dreamland, and you could suck them in. You just couldn't take their power because the only thing really in it was those little freaking things that you couldn't get anything from anyway, and the things that flew. I mean, the closest thing that was an enemy in that game that would be one of the ones that had a power was that little freaking elf that jumped back and forth and threw the bombs at you.
Yep.
That would give you crash if you sucked them in.
Yeah. But yeah, that's my problem. That is my favorite game ever. That beat Skyrim. That's saying something. Anyway, that's that. Oh yeah, and Kirby is ultimately cheap in Super Smash Bros. Melee and Brawl. Because what I do, I suck you up, walk off the edge, right as I'm about to die, spit you out, and fly up, and go back on the stage.
Or if you have more health than the other guy, just fall with him anyway.
More lives, yeah. If like they're on the last life, you have 2 lives, just suck them up and drop down with them, and let them die at the same time as you do, because you still have a life left over. Because you're Kirby, and you can fly back to the field every time.
Not every time. Sometimes you get stuck underneath the platform or something. Then
Yeah, but the other person still dies first. It doesn't really matter at that point.
Yeah.
Except when me and Joel both got critical hit off the screen, but he disappeared like a half millisecond before I did.
You were off the screen. It's just he died first.
Yeah, my
We
flash
were
was
both going into the
My flash was there longer.
Yeah, you both got Star KOs, didn't you?
We both got Star KOs at the same time, and we both got launched off the screen at the same time.
I'm like, okay, what happened? Ping!
I win.
And it didn't...
Link, you bastard.
Yeah, I love using Link. He's my favorite character on.
Yeah,
Super
he's
Smash
Link.
Brothers.
I'm Kirby.
And I'm
Josh is
Pikachu.
He likes Pikachu, because the ladies like Pikachu, I guess.
Fuck you.
Must be the
Marv.
Style, I don't know.
We're not going there.
Marv. Roy!
For the sake of...
No, not Marth. Marv.
Marv? I thought you said Marth.
No,
Marv.
we'll discuss it after the show.
Oh.
We're not gonna discuss that on the show.
Alright,
We
my
will
name's-
eventually.
My name's Marv.
But
I was in the Air Force.
so that's
Ham. I stack boxes.
so that's our top fives.
We're just gonna do a quick bio about ourselves.
Let you know
What
Where
we're
are-
into.
our gaming precise.
Other than our top 5 games, what we like to do. Josh, you will go first, sir. Marv's not in the room.
And
Go,
never-
Josh!
Never will be.
Hopefully.
I haven't been playing a lot of the 360 lately since I bought the GameCube.
The GameCube?
Yeah, I've been going back a lot. I
Melee, Mario Party.
which was a good Christmas gift. Thank you, Dan.
Hmm?
Mario Party.
It is amazing.
You completely missed what I said.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Just go. Just go. We're already at 45 minutes.
So, and
Shit,
I probably
past
still
11.
won't be playing 360 for a while because I got a Nintendo coming in, a 64 coming in the mail.
What you've already said?
I did.
Yeah.
No.
I was saying.
Did I mention the fact that the game and the memory card came in before it did? And it's closer to where it was.
Oh, well. At least they're coming in.
Yeah, that's true. Other than that, that's just game preferences. More of, I do like the open world, but not lately. I've been liking the straightforward
See, I hate those games.
adventures.
The only things about... Yeah,
I mean,
I'll
I've
go into it on turn.
I've been doing a lot of LA1 Noir when I have been playing 360. And really, the only complaint to that game is the fact that it's an open world and there's absolutely nothing in it except for the 3 different hidden things you can find. Which is the newspapers, which you find mostly throughout the missions anyway. The hidden vehicles,
You're sick.
the hidden vehicles have some pretty awesome cars. They're all the cars in this game, they're real cars, they got the copyrights for everything. So it's not like Rockstar's other games where they're just based off of. These are real cars. A couple of them are just concepts that were around in the 1940s and prior. I won't get into that. But, and film reels, because it takes place in the Hollywood area.
Yep.
So there's a bunch of golden film reels hidden throughout the city, which I'm on the last desk. There's 5 different desks you go through, and I haven't found any. So, but I found a lot of the newspapers, and I think I found all the hidden vehicles. I gotta go through and count them.
You're
Yeah.
close though. I love
Which-
the hidden vehicles. They're fucking badass.
One of the complaints I have about it is, I buy the guide with most of the games I get, and on the guide it says,
The Skyrim guide is enormous.
location to hit 15 hidden vehicles that you won't find by yourself. Well, what it doesn't tell you is, as you level up, every 5 levels, they become a marker on the map. Which, my favorite is the Phantom Corsair. I was really excited when I read that in the guide, because that's an awesome car.
Okay. I think we'll go on to Dan now.
Yeah, we'll go on to Dan.
All right.
Tell
so
us
we're
about
doing-
yourself. What
Bio.
kind of games do you like? And
All right. I love. My top favorite is RPG open exploration games. And MMOs. I love World of Warcraft. Yeah, I'm that kind of person.
woohoo!
Yeah, we'll go into
Go
that.
Horde! Alliance
Oh,
sucks.
yeah.
We'll
big
go
time.
more into World of Warcraft probably in...
A later date when we have money to play it again.
And
I missed my
Let's
level
see.
65.
First person
Oh,
shooters.
72.
Strategy games too.
I just got my trike with the Goblin.
Adventure
20?
20 something.
Ooh, proud of you.
I'm mid 20.
and yeah, my big thing now is just open exploration adventure games, which is why Skyrim and Fallout are like.
We'll be talking
my
about
favorite
Skyrim a lot,
I'm not going
especially in
into
the
it.
next especially the next episode.
We talked about it a little bit today.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
we'll go more in depth in the next
We'll
episode.
tell
I
you
guarantee
more stories about Skyrim. We might have a whole episode dedicated to Skyrim. We're gonna get Josh into it.
We have in
I'm
the
gonna
next
tape him to
episode
this-
we'll have
to-
an entire.
Yeah, if not, he's banned from the podcast.
I'll tape him to a chair and tape the control to his hands, and I will do something unpleasant to him involving a dildo.
In the
unless he
the
plays.
next episode we'll actually have a game discussion segment. So.
Yep.
This is just a quick get you know what we're doing.
And if you like us, you
Yeah.
like us. Tell us
And
about
give us feedback.
feedback, please. Tell us what we're doing
Criticism.
wrong.
We'll take it. We want to
We
make.
take it like men.
We have an email which we'll give out at the end.
Also, oh no, it's my turn. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Dan's done.
Dan, you're done.
Yeah, I'm done.
All right. I like sports games. I like flying games, like Ace Combat. I like sports games like Madden, NHL, both sick games. I like, what else do I like? Oh, first-person shooters. I love them. I hate people who hack them. If you hack them, I don't like you.
Yeah, don't listen to our podcast.
Leave.
Leave the podcast. Yes, I'm already shooting down demographic. I do not care. If you hack 360 games, you suck. That's what mods are for.
Go to
PC.
PS3.
Go to PS3 and go to the PC. Yeah, PS3. That's funny because you got hacked recently.
Yeah.
Anyway, go to the
Sony.
PC. Do mods. That's completely legitimate because everyone mods on the PC, so it's fair. Not everyone hacks on
and
the
a lot of them
360.
are pretty awesome. I heard about one for Skyrim. Instead of having to like go through favorite lists, he has different sections. He has basically layouts.
You know what my favorite thing is?
Like, here's all my stuff from my bowman. Here's all my stuff when I need short range. And here's all my stuff for whatever.
My favorite mod for thing is in Halo, for the on the computer, the Master Chief gun. It's a needler that shoots out Master Chiefs. Go to PC and hack those. That's fine. We like those, because those are fun.
The first kill I got in
Oh well, go ahead.
Halo 3 was with the needler, and I got the guy twice in the arm and right in his hand.
And it blew up.
The one in his hand blew up first. It was the last one to land, but it was the first one to blow up.
That's usually
It shot him forward into the tree, into a forked tree, and his hand was straight through, and he shot me. Like, I have it. I paused the game, went to the camera thing, and took a picture of it. It was probably still on my old my Xbox hard drive. That didn't get wiped out when I did the transfer.
Oh, the other games I like, right? I just like open games like he does, like Dan. And yeah, like Skyrim. Sick game.
One thing I want to throw in there. It's more of a question to everybody out there. Did Portal 2 kill anybody else's Xbox?
Yeah, we killed like 7 people's Xboxes. Give us feedback on that. Tell us what it did to you. We've had people destroy this disc tray. Destroy the hard drive.
It wasn't really the disc tray. It was the eye, basically.
Yeah, the eye.
The laser reader.
It wouldn't register there was a game in the console, even if
any game, not
any
just...
game. I tried putting 3 or 4 different games in there, and it just would not. It's like nope, no disc. So it destroyed someone else's hard drives. It gave someone the red ring. So
We gave a couple people red rings.
Yeah.
Luckily, they're easy to
Luckily,
fix.
I never bought Portal
We will
2.
do a segment on how to
download
fix
it.
red rings also, because I
Yeah.
know that.
oh, you know how?
I know how to fix almost
I've
every
looked
red
it up.
ring.
That's cool. But
It's funny.
These are all confirmed things. I've done them all. The only one I'm not going to tell you about is how to open up your Xbox and unmelt the stick that's in there, because that's just
that one's difficult.
Yeah, you need to know what you're
I
doing.
heard
Yeah.
about that one. That's the first one I heard about.
Tots taught me that one. Anyway, I think that's enough
Yeah,
about
that's
each
all
of
for
us.
tonight.
We're just gonna talk about a poll and the outro, right?
Yeah.
All right, the poll. We're gonna try to do weekly, monthly, however often poll. This week it's gonna be on our Facebook page. What did we already tell them about? We'll tell you again at the end, anyway. It's gonna be on what's your favorite old school system?
There'll
Alright.
be 5 or 6 options.
5 or 6 options, like the Sega Genesis, the Sega Dreamcast, the old NES, Super Nintendo.
64 we'll throw in.
Yeah, we want to go as far as 64, so we got the
Yeah.
PS1 in there too.
Oh yeah, we'll go with those 2.
All
And we'll
right,
stop with those.
that's new. But we'll go back. I want this. Do you want to put handhelds, or will handhelds be a different one?
We'll do a different handheld one.
We'll do handhelds as a different
and we'll
one.
include new handhelds because there's not
There's not too many.
too many handhelds. Nintendo kind of ruled the handheld for a long time.
I don't think. Yeah, that and PSP. That's it. Really.
Yeah.
And then
Nobody
there was,
else attempted.
And then Sega, fucking Game Gear.
Oh, the Game Gear.
I love that thing. It was color before the fucking Game Boy
Color.
came out. Before the original Game Boy came out, I had color.
Really?
Yeah.
The only problem was the backlight killed this back.
Well, that's why you had to keep it plugged into the wall. The thing had a charging pack bigger than my laptop pack.
Portable system. You had to keep plugged in the wall. Just didn't die.
Yep. And you had to hold it at the right angle. And you play blackjack on it, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm cool. Where's my cigarette and green visor?
Dude, I remember playing the original Game Boy in elementary school, and then you got banned from school. So many kids were playing it during school. That sucked, because we played like Pokemon at frickin' recess. And then We couldn't do that anymore, even.
All
I mean, I remember at one point, all my friends were playing the Game Boy Colors, and here I am with the big fucking brick.
So many memories.
Game
All
Boy
right,
Advance was awesome.
we're gonna try and keep this one under an hour, so we're gonna wrap it up.
Alrighty.
I don't think I
Just-
have any editing to do, really. This is nice.
Yep, we have a Facebook page set up already. It's the Basement Video Game Podcast. That's spaces in between. Obviously, it's not one word. There's if you look in the info, it has our email, which is thebasementpodcast at yahoo.com. There's also a link to each of our personal Facebooks.
So if you don't like one of us, you can talk shit about us. If you like one of us, hit
You
us
can
up.
friend us, yeah.
Josh
And I'm
over there
making-
is single, ladies. No, I'm just saying.
And any of you that use Steam, I'm making a group on Steam right now. Just look up.
Yeah, get
The Basement
Steam. It
video
is
game.
sick. You can get games for so much cheaper. Like,
It's-
what did you just download today? For $20 bucks.
I downloaded Left 4 Dead Game of the Year edition.
Yeah.
I might have to get Portal 2 on that.
And Space Marine, for example, is normally $50. It's 66% off right now.
So what you got for like $20, $17, right?
Yeah, Steam is amazing.
So
Steam is the shit for computers. It's based off of PlayStation, but we still like it.
no,
We
I'm
still love
definitely
it.
gonna have to get the Portal game on that because I loved Portal 2.
Oh, it's such a sick game.
Unfortunately, I never got to beat it. It got beaten on my Xbox, but I'm not the one that beat it.
Marv. We'll tell you later.
When the time's right, it will come up. But yeah, so yep, like us on Facebook. If you want to friend any one of us,
Search us on Steam.
Most of us will
So, and that's-
accept you.
it's-
If I don't accept you, it's only because I only go on Facebook once a month. I'm Joel. Just you can friend request me. I'll accept you eventually.
Yeah,
Just
and
be
I go on
patient
Facebook,
with me.
but I don't pay attention that well. So
and
more rely on
Dan,
Josh.
that's the same name on the Steam, right? As the
The Basement Video Game Podcast.
okay, it's the same
Yeah.
name as it's the same.
Yeah.
If
same
you're on
name.
Steam, it's the same name as the Facebook
It has
page.
a nickname, the BVGP. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
So
Basement Video Game Podcast. The
Yeah.
BVGP.
Yeah. That's gonna be us.
And that's it.
so
I think that's it.
have a good night, day, whatever it is when you're listening to this.
Yep.
But we're gonna try doing this every Thursday night, and it will be up
As soon as we
however
can get
long
up.
it takes Joel to get it, and however long it takes to process through iTunes.
Yep. It's gonna be explicit, just so you know. They're all
If
gonna
you
be
haven't
explicit, 'cause
figured
we
that
say
out by
ass,
now.
shit, tits, fig, fuck, motherfucker. And
Yeah, and Fig.
Bastard.
That's all
I
just
said fig. Yes, I did. 'Cause that is a tree. It is a tree, and those trees are dirty, dirty, dirty.
Oh, it's a
Alright.
fig leaf that Adam and Eve
No.
had, so.
The
Yeah,
fig.
right. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what I meant. It's hiding my
And the
penis.
fig is a delicious fruit. They are amazing. I have to say that.
Fig Newton.
No, not the Fig Newton. Fig.
Fig Newton.
Anywho,
But anyways,
Yeah, we have ADD.
yeah, big
So-
time.
I
All
guess-
right.
so
All right, bikes.
they say you have ADD, but they just don't understand. We look at chicken. Alright, so
guys.
have a
Thank
good
you
night.
for listening. Thank you so much.
Any feedback's appreciated.
Feedback. All feedback is appreciated.
Good,
Any
bad.
Good criticism,
Different.
bad criticism,
Ju-
rude
just-
criticism, anything.
You just want to make fun of Josh's scoliosis? Just do it. We do.
Make fun of us for any reason. I don't care. We'll make fun of you back.
Call me a dirty Jew. It's okay.
And other shows, they'll be a little bit longer. We have other
And I'm sorry, but I'm taken, as is Dan.
other segments to go into on our next show.
Josh is single. Ladies, hit him
That's
up.
the second time you pointed it out.
I know I pointed out. You need a girl.
And
Nice
so,
one. None of those.
we are now done.
Yeah. Marv. Bye.
Good night, everyone.
Good night. Bye. Good
night and
afternoon. Good
Godspeed.
morning.
Goodbye.
Really?